What is up, guys? In today's video we have another inside the mind style video. I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you hope to see change in tomorrow's Mortal Kombat update, or what you're looking forward to most. I made a video a few days ago going over the blog post that Fortnite posted along with some leaks we have. I think the thing I would be looking forward to most is just the map changes with new landmarks coming in. Landmarks typically aren't as big as a POI. They're kind of like a smaller thing, but as a player, the map changes have always been kind of what interests me most in Fortnite, or like what makes me most excited. Even in the very early days, one of the things that really made Fortnite stand out and feel different to other games for me was like how often the map changed and how you could just get on one day and then like Tomato Town is Tomato Temple instead. And I don't know, it was just, I always appreciated map changes. Be going late to these turtles this game. This is like a relatively low-key drop spot, but kind of not at the same time. For some reason, there's still elemental chests here that you can open. I don't know why that is the case, but it's just they left it here. I think it's somewhat intentional. I talked about this in a video I made earlier on in the season about underrated drop spots. And I still think this place is quite good. I just don't end up going here much because I tend to play a bit more aggressive. It's not the most loot here, but it's, for what it is, it's a good amount. And how quickly it can be looted. And also the fact that it's close to my favorite black market. And so you can kind of just loot this and then go to the black market afterwards. And then whatever you are lacking on, you can get that way. All right. There is a shrine here. So like I could scan and then find air sprites. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink this big pot. I could scan and then find air sprites to go ahead and get shockwaves, but I'm just gonna pad and then go get a car and then go to the black market because I could just buy them there. People fighting here may or may not be real. Sounds fake. Yep. GG's. Unfortunately, no AR. Not a big fan of the precision SMG, especially having to fight somebody at the black market. Like, might be a rough fight. But yeah, I can just use the black market to supplement whatever I get, don't get thing. I was gonna say, the reason why I prefer splashes, but the reason why I took the big pots there is because this black market sells big pots and not splashes. So like the likelihood of me getting more splashes is low. Someone just rifted from the black market. They could have bought that from the NPC, but they also might have just bought the rift launcher. The rift launcher is like a relatively sought after item. I kind of want to just fight this guy here. Unfortunately, I don't have shockwaves though, so this fight might be a bit rough. His drum gun. He rifted, but I hit him 180. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him out of the air with this, so I think if I had an AR, I would feel more excited, like confident in that. Let's go about our day. That would have been nice though, because he had rift launcher and drum gun, and that was one thing I did want to talk about, was the fact that that black market, like people are usually going to land on it, and then whatever the sought after thing is, you know, you won't get it. In this case, a drum gun. But now with the rift launcher being there, some people just buy the rift launcher off spawn and then leave with that, and then the drum gun is left behind. Or what some people do is they get both, because Midas in there sells a dilbit. See if we can fight him now. I don't see him. He rifted though. Or you shot a rift. It's actually a million IQ. I think he shot the rift to like bait me into looking at it. We're gonna shotgun him, but he's gonna rift. I'm gonna reload my gun and look up. Oh, he didn't rift. Oh no. He rifted now, maybe? Alright. I just want to leave him be for now. We can kill him later. But I just really want to have a rocket drill because I thought I had one. There was one here. My looting got like kind of messed up. But taking out this rift player is like It's a nuisance at times, but a lot of times it's like more trouble than it's worth. This has a flat tire, unfortunately. But if I keep chasing him there because of the damage I got a while ago and then just like never end up getting shockwaves and stuff, that's a problem, I think. We can come here and buy shocks. Maybe get a burst. Fully struggle, man. I think if I had the drill instead of the bat, though, we would have had an easier time chasing him. I just like messed up when looting earlier. There's a guy in the tunnel. Gotta hope the AI does not walk in front of me. Okay, nice. But this is what I was attempting to explain earlier on in the match. Like, even if you don't get the greatest loot out of the turtle itself, you should have decent time getting to this black market, and then you can buy loot here. And maybe you can get access to the drum gun, maybe you can't. But either way, like, I'm happy having what I currently have. I'd like to have the drum gun, but I don't feel... Like, I really enjoy using the burst as well. Mass Meadows Vault is being opened. I don't really need to go for that, but we can go for it just to go for it. It was expensive to get what I wanted. If I was like, what I bought, if I was concerned about like conserving gold, I could have just not bought a gold pump this game because I had a purple one already. And like the difference between gold and purple isn't ridiculous, but I just don't worry too much about gold. This vault is opened. He's gonna know I'm coming because visual audio. He should at least. That was almost bad, dude. For a second, I thought he was outside, so I came in. Like, I thought he was running around the building. Someone just rifted. Probably the rift player. We need to reload everything. There's like some NPCs that sell rifts, but... Alright. As I said though, like a lot of times killing that player is more trouble than they're worth. I definitely get wanting to eliminate them if you got damage on them, or in this case he has a drum gun, so I would like to have that. But also like being too tunnel vision on that can really grief your game. Like I've seen a lot of players complaining in comments about how like annoying it is to deal with the rift player. And I feel like they're a lot easier to deal with when it's just them. Or like when it's like later on in the game and there's less area for them to run to. And so we can go over here and look for him, but if he gets away, he gets away. I'm not overly concerned about it. If he had the medallion, I would be more concerned about it. And that's probably what I'm going to go for. He's rifted again. Okay, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna go for the medallion. Especially with how much this guy is just running, I don't know how good he is. I would be more concerned about like eliminating them if like when we first fought. If I thought he was good, but the first... Oh, he's over here. The first time we fought... He just ran. Or like I beamed him 180 and then he ran. He rifted. He might be weak though. My aim feels so bad right now, holy. Like the game feels so weird shooting at him. I definitely think it is easier to shoot people at a sky with the drum gun. He's rifting again. See, like that guy is being perfect, but like the guy in the air, I don't know. Felt so weird at that moment in time. Use a lot of shocks there, but we can just get them. And as I was saying earlier, I don't know if I finished saying this because like a lot of times making these videos, it's hard to just finish a thought because like things are always changing. But I don't care too much about getting gold. You saw earlier I was down to 1900 and now we're down to like, we're up to like 3000 or something again. 3500. And that's what I was saying about the pump. Like I could have made do with a purple one just fine, but I got mythic burst now. Maybe that'll help beaming the Rifter. But yeah, it's so easy to get gold this season between the vaults and the golden llamas. If you find 1 or 2 golden llamas at a match, that's 2000 gold right there. And with how I play, I feel like it's not like every game I'm finding several llamas, but if I play like 5 matches, I feel like in 3 of them I found a few llamas. So like it evens out in the end. I love this bug where my gun just doesn't produce audio. I wanted to slide there. This is an AI. It doesn't matter what I do to them, but... Rifter again. Dude, this man loves the Rift gun. It has a cooldown after they use it. I guess not, actually. He's just perfect. He's fighting somebody else. We got that elimination. Rifts again. I am sad. Like I want to leave this guy be and just go like clear the lobby and then deal with him later, but he keeps just like orbiting me. Can she like shoot through these? Yeah. The armored cars are not so protected. Car pulling up on me. This might be the Rift player. It's not, I don't think. I have no sprint somehow though. I feel like I've been standing there for so long. Shock's away. I would like to refresh Shocks on him. Nice. I just suck at shooting people out of the air today, I guess, because everybody else I'm hitting good. This is a Rift player up here again. Everybody else I'm hitting good, but I just like cannot hit the guy to the sky. Thing. I didn't know where he was, dude. I feel like I'm always out of sprint this match for some reason. It's weird. This is such a bad fight for me. He's just in the bush with thermal. The moment I peek, he knows. And then even if I get damage on him, he's just gonna fly away. I'm gonna go to this black market and buy more heals. It's sad like how different this game would have been though if I just like hit 1 or 2 more shots on him when I was spraying him with the burst, but I just do not like that gun at all. I think if I have the AUG or the Hollow Twister in that, when we first pulled up on them in the field, like they just die right there. This entire match is different. But eventually the zone gets small enough to the point where it's like harder for the Rift player to just get free resets because you can like catch them with shocks. And then the fact that their thing goes on cooldown really matters. And if you're able to like start the fight versus the Rift player well and hit them good, and then you only need a few more shots to take them out of the sky, your life is much easier. I love the burst, but it might be my least favorite for shooting people out of the sky. I don't know. Maybe it's just today. The low magnification on the site makes it harder. I'm not sure. This is like potential good. Okay, never mind. He's gonna have to somewhat fight, maybe. He's got a few seconds before his second shot comes back. Never mind. $72 damage there. What I was talking about. Like, now that he's rifting close to me, it's a bit easier for me to deal with. He rifts again, but just choking. It's on cooldown and he's dead. GG's. Oh, that was huge farter. I run into them somewhat frequently. And they often play like that. I don't know if I've encountered them since the Rift launcher came out, but a lot of times they just try their absolute to run from me. But hopefully, if you have been struggling with the Rift launcher this season, or since it came out a few days ago, this game has been a decent help. Because basically everything that I said, I feel like ended up happening. Like once the zone got smaller, he just wasn't even a problem. He kind of messed up with how he decided to fly around me. But once the zone is so small that they can't just like fly, you know, 150, 250 meters away, it's a lot easier to deal with them, and your damage like starts to add up. But earlier on in the game, if they can just like fly super far away, the fact that you did like 80 damage to them doesn't really matter that much. And then also the way he was playing with it, I don't think was particularly good, because when you shoot it, the shot goes on cooldown for 20 seconds and then you get 2 shots, right? And so if you shoot both of them back to back like that, you put yourself in a situation where your gun is just useless. And that's how he ended up losing the game. He landed there and then was like trying to pull out the Rift launcher to rift away, but he wasn't able to rift away yet. This person is potentially weak to storm. I think this car player, bike, I can't talk. This guy's the last player, and then the other one's an AI. I think. What a bizarre individual, though. Yeah. The way they were shooting at him, I thought they were an AI. That was, like, the hardest part of that fight was just trying to say what I was trying to say while also, like, rushing to fight him. But I was trying to say that I think that bike player is the last real player, and then the other one is an AI. Because they were shooting the burst so slow when they were shooting it at them. Which is how the AI shoot the burst. But that is going to be it for this video. As always, if you guys did find this to be helpful, informative, or interesting, remember to give it a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hopefully this kind of helps you deal with the Rift launcher player better. As I said, I try to just like ignore them. And then if I can kill them, I can kill them. If not, then, you know, we'll get them later on. If all they're going to do is run around and fly around, then they're not too much of a threat. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.